Hello and welcome everyone to Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. We are still investigating at the Kew Gardens and we have to talk to Miss White. We found out that basically all three people who are around here had a motive to kill Mr. Montague Dunn, but we still don't know who it was, and that is why we have to continue our investigation. Thank you for watching the series, by the way. I appreciate the support. As always, liking and commenting always helps out with these videos and it boosts the videos a little bit. So much appreciated, all of your support, and hope that you enjoy it as well. I certainly do. I have a good time with the game. But now let's talk to her about the Divine Syndicate.
The Divine Syndicate. Does that name mean anything to you, by any chance?
Not at all. But it is a very pretty name.
Okay.
Thank you, miss.
That's not much. We do have a few leads to follow. We need Toby again. Also, I haven't checked this area. Maybe I can see anything from here. Seem like it. So I have to find out what that syndicate is and what it is about. It seems to be connected to something Montague Dunn did in the past. Kind of sounded like he may have stolen or somehow acquired some plans from them that they were not happy about.
I perceive that you are passionate about the Royal Navy.
Passionate? No, not really. I like ships, that is all.
Are you quite sure? You do not seem to be so interested in plants.
It's difficult, that's all. My future is here. It has never been about anything else.
Well, we did see your
And yet I know that the Royal Naval College rejected your application.
Ah, you truly are as clever as they say. Yes, that's correct. And in fact, my father was strongly against the idea. He did his best to ruin my plans, although I almost did succeed. But my dreams were shattered, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you, young man.
Definitely gives him a strong motive. Albert's motive. Albert had a motive to kill his father, Montague Dunn. Dunn had thwarted Albert's dream of joining the Royal Navy. By killing his father, Albert could have his revenge and eventually succeed in his father's place as the director of Kew Gardens. Okay. Let's see. We have... Oh yeah, we have that to talk about, and the statue to talk about. Probably both with Mr. Hamish. And then we go and get Toby.
Mr. Hamish, was someone from your family connected with Kew Gardens?
Family? No. I'm the only one with a passion for botany.
But...
I do not
this
think
photograph.
so. This photograph of you and your father at Kew Gardens suggests the opposite.
But you have no right to.
Do tell us more about your father.
He was, indeed, the greatest botanist of his time in the British Empire. He worked together with Montague Dunn until the end of his life. He brought me in at the age of 12.
Did he get on well with Mr. Dunn?
No, I couldn't say that. They expanded Kew Gardens together, that was all. And it was all my father's work, for Dunn always lived the high life.
So Mr. Dunn was not helping your father?
Oh, yes, he provided the financial support. And as far as he was concerned, that fulfilled his role. But the worst of it was, he declared himself as the master of Kew Gardens. Fame meant nothing to my father. So it was easy for Mr. Dunn to take all the credit.
I see.
There is a bust of Montague Dunn in the nursery.
A bust? Oh, that old thing. Further proof of that outrageous ego of his.
But why in that room in particular?
Oh, I don't know. It has always been there.
Well, that's not true.
It is strange, because I recovered a fragment of the bust inside the Colonial Collection Room.
Really? Oh, well, so I am mistaken. It ought to have been removed during the cleanup. This room is so small.
Do you know who moved it?
I have no idea. Surely Mr. Dunn requested it. Do you have any more questions like this? Because fragments of rock are not my responsibility.
Evidently.
That is a little bit suspicious, to say
Thank
the
you,
least.
Mr.
Doesn't connect. But you have this. Hamish motive. Let's say that she had a motive too. Yes. I maybe missed something. Because I feel like this might be the point where we would find all the motives. But doesn't seem that way. Let's just double check, just to be sure. Then I will get Toby to follow the trace of whatever fluid we found in the laboratory. One quick look here. Miss White's locker again.
Miss White's locker.
Investigate it all. Okay. Well, I guess it may come, or maybe there is actually no strong motive. That is definitely possible. Get Toby. Quite an interesting case. The last case seemed pretty straightforward. This one is definitely more complicated. All three of them had a good motive, it seems, to kill Montague Dunn. Yeah, we'll have to see. We also have to search for the case of June 14th, 1889. That will be here, I would assume. Ah, there. Scandal at the Divine Syndicate Club. The Divine Syndicate Club, followers of the God King Tree One, situated on 48 Grosvenor Street, Carleton Road, protectors of plants and more particularly trees, are currently the subject of an administrative investigation. The leaders of this organization are suspected of financial malfeasance. It may be that this investigation will lead to charges of judiciary. Meanwhile, many voices have risen high against this inspection, denouncing the state. In fact, the private organization, which has given as its goal the defense and protection of nature, and which incorporates many persons of influence, including political representative of the opposing party.
Here it is. And here is the Divine Syndicate's address.
Yeah.
Perfect. It is time to find out what they have against Montague Dunn.
And it seems like in the letter from the Divine Syndicate to Montague Dunn that they claim that this whole investigation was kind of staged by him to discredit them.
Come on, Toby. We have some work for you to do. Let us go to Kew Gardens.
Which seems like something Montague Dunn would have done. Since he did not seem to be a nice fella. Before we go to the Divine Syndicate, let's investigate with Toby. What a good dog. The greatest detective and his trusty friend, Sherlock Holmes.
Let us take Toby to the laboratory. He will pick up the scent of this mysterious substance. Search, Toby. Search.
Go! His little floppy ears. Oh, it leads here. Interesting.
Congratulations, Toby. Now let us see what you have found.
Let's do so.
This is the bottle that was used in the laboratory. It was buried here. There is still some liquid remaining in the bottle, with gold flakes. A tiny caterpillar. Not surprising to see one in a garden, but at the bottom of a bottle.
That is interesting. I don't know what that means necessarily, but good job.
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
Okay. Have to perform an analysis. Before we do that, though, let's go to the Divine Syndicate.
If I go there, Toby will wait for me in the cab.
Get Toby on a ride. Nothing new here. Still a very open case.
This place is beautiful, Holmes. Its atmosphere is remarkably soothing.
Let us find someone who could help us.
Looks beautiful. Look at that.
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock...
I am exalting the sap. A while can you wait? From the trace of elements and moreover from the quality of the ambient geotropism it depends. Therefore, please, mind my gravitropism. Its balance, do not disturb.
Disturbed is most definitely the word.
There. Completed is the symbiosis. Welcomed you are. To introduce myself I shall. I am the Green Grand Mystic.
The Green Grand Mystic himself.
This is me. Who am I speaking to?
We are two gentlemen who are extremely interested in the vegetation philosophy that is advocated by this establishment.
Listening to you, I am.
Let's have a look. There's a tattoo. Calloused fingertips. Palm injury, acid burn. Ooh, chemical practice. Uh-huh.
We should like to take a look around, to immerse ourselves in the wisdom that emanates from here.
It is a school of anastomosis, the divine scholastic syndicate for vegetation veneration and meditation. You may say, the divine syndicate, glory to the eukaryotic. Only true devotees, those whose hearts are ready to spermatophize in sharing of knowledge, are permitted to physically enter our vegetable kingdom and its wisdom. And to be permitted, you must earn it. Yes.
Okay.
Green Grand Mystic, we are ready to become devotees and gain access to your temple.
What is the name of our Lord, our God King?
It's Tree One, right?
Our God King's name is Treewan, Green Grand Mystic.
Oh la, good, I like you. Here is the holy key to the wisdom place. Holy donation can you make whenever you so wish.
Thank you so much.
I pray you to taste our fertilizer substance. From the burdens of life it helps to free.
Oh,
But of course.
yeah.
Raw sap, it is called. It is near the entrance.
Yum.
We visited Kew Gardens, and we found your symbols on their flower pots.
Coincidence, I am thinking. They would scavenge our refuse. It would not surprise me.
It was merely an observation. Well, we will
Interesting.
leave you to your meditation.
All right. Gain access. That's good. Oops. Yes. Oh, there's something.
A fragment of a flower pot. Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here.
What do we have here? Ah. Aha.
The Kew Gardens symbol.
That is interesting. So they may have replaced or exchanged some flower pots, maybe? Okay. Nothing else there. Let's see if we can enter. Ooh, there's another person. Who are you?
Praise the grand tree. Praise it.
Okay. Door. First, I wanna around here. Drugs table.
That should be the raw sap that the Green Grand Mystic spoke of.
I mean, nom nom nom.
It is rather delicious and of an excellent quality.
My word, Holmes. Their sap is like a form of cocaine.
Rather delicious. Well, good to know that they have high quality cocaine.
This must be Treewan, the Divine Syndicate's god.
Alright. Okay, what do we have here?
A tropical plant, nothing of interest. A tropical plant, nothing of interest.
Let's see if they have.
A tropical plant, nothing of interest. A tropical plant, nothing of interest.
This whole case is about tropical plants, Holmes.
These 3 plants are identical to the ones shown at the exhibition. I shall take them.
So they may have stolen the plants, but maybe that's unconnected to the murder. Could be, at least.
A tropical plant. Nothing of interest.
I don't think there's anything else, but I
A
do
tropical
want to
plant.
go
Nothing
through
of
them
interest.
just in case, so I don't miss anything.
This green grand mystic fellow seems rather suspicious, Holmes. We should search every inch of this place.
I'm onto it. Oh. Oh.
Caterpillars. They are raised as food for certain plants. Let's take them.
That's interesting. So that makes Guru guy pretty suspicious.
This door is locked, but I can try to open it.
Let's do it. This looks good. Oh, I see. Oh. Okay. It must be connected this way. Okay. Seems to work. This wouldn't work. This does not work. Oop, nope. Oh, this is tricky. This is real tricky. That does not... Oh, what was that? This could work, right? Just this a little bit. There we go. These are getting trickier.
These instruments are used for smoking opium.
Okay, what do we have here?
This cabinet is full of chemicals. They are the same as the ones we found in the laboratory at Kew Gardens. That would be enough to perform the most difficult of chemical experiments.
Probably have to return here after we did our own analysis.
A vast amount of opium.
If I would have to guess, okay. Well, let's see if we have anything else to talk to him about. Now that we looked around.
Do you have friends at Kew Gardens?
None. Not worthy they are.
What about the flower pots? What? That wasn't...
Do you have...
None. Not worthy they are.
You got a symbol?
Nevertheless, we have seen Kew Gardens flower pots in your yard. How could they happen to be there?
What? Our sacred place you permitted yourself to search? Sacrilege.
No, really now. There was a theft of plants at Kew Gardens a matter of days ago, and we believe the pots we found here may be connected with it. Please tell us, were you involved?
No. Those plants were ours. They had stolen them from us.
How so?
Their director, Dump, I believe.
Done.
Yes, that's what I said. He borrowed from us 3 of our sisters for the exhibition at his greenfly-infested gardens. But he never gave them back to us. Excuses and imbecility. So we went in and saved them.
I see. So, if you stole those rare plants from them, then it means... Ah, I get it. Bravo, Holmes. I think the case is solved.
No, we did not steal. We saved. Well, as a matter of fact, we were unable to find our 3 plants.
I beg your pardon. And yet you took all of the exotic plants from the stand.
They had disappeared. It was the least we could do. They stole our sisters, and so we stole theirs.
Oh, okay.
Well, we will leave you to your meditation.
That's interesting. If it's correct. We have the stolen plans. Anything else now? Okay, so what is... Sex stole everything. The Divine Syndicate stole all the plants from the exhibition, including the deadly species. They could have used them in order to murder Montague Dunn. I don't know. At this point, I rather lean towards partial theft, but I'm not sure. Okay. I think we now have to return to Baker Street. Oh, Toby. And this is where we will take another break in our investigation, and next time we will do the analysis and see if we can solve the case at Kew Gardens. Thank you all for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a like, maybe consider subscribing to the channel, share the video with friends, family, and the people on the internet. That all helps me out a whole bunch and will bring you more content in the future. If you want to go above and beyond in supporting the channel, check out the Patreon link down below, and I will be back with more Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments tomorrow. Until then, have a great time.